we have to talk about this viral Twitter X response of yours to the Rat Boy Renaissance. My goodness.
Kill me.
You are a trailblazer, they are calling you. A trailblazer.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, how would you explain it?
Someone, so there's this thing, this is called like Hot Rat Boy Summer or something, I don't know. You know, it's like Maddie Healy and all these guys. Somebody had written on Twitter, they were like, oh, I wish Jamie Bower was still here for Hot Rat Boy Summer, he really deserves it. And I was like, girl, I'm still here. Like, what do you mean wish he was here? I haven't died. Like, how do I feel about it? You can't stop the internet. I'm grateful, super grateful.
We love being a trailblazer.
We do. We
wear the title well.
Been there since the beginning, I ain't going anywhere.
You use that much this year?
Haven't had much need of it yet.
Looks like we got ourselves a bad man right here.
Congratulations on this project. I mean, to say it is one of the most highly anticipated films of the summer, I feel like is an understatement. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling after Cannes and just like all of the emotions surrounding this project? How are you guys doing?
Go on, you were at Cannes.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I got to witness being in a room of people applauding Kevin and him getting so emotional about it. And I think just at this point being so close to this work with Kevin, because he's so immersed in it and he's given everything to it. I mean, he's just thrown himself at it. So you just feel like you're a part of this journey that's happening, and I have so much hope that it does what he wants it to do. And so it's an exciting time for it to be coming out and for us to be celebrating and us being all together. I mean, a lot of us weren't even on set on the same day, so we're all together and we get to experience it together. And
how great is it to reunite and be together?
It's so nice. It's so nice. I think we all just feel this great level of excitement and pride, and we're all behind and with Kevin, and that's kind of how we felt whilst making this, and it's how we feel now. You know, we're just elated to be able to present it now. It's very cool.
You're not taking the full measure of this, Mary. I know the man I met was on his way to kill everyone in that house. He might as well have been walking up to get the mail for all it bothered him.
What was it like when the project came across in front of you and got your attention? When you saw your character and you know Kevin's behind it and this Western and what the story is, what was it about this that you were like, yes, sign me up, I want to do this?
I think it's just that level of excitement that I felt when I read it, and I'm a big believer in however you feel when you enter into something is how you're going to feel whilst you're making it, right? And that remains the same today. I'm still so jazzed to be able to jazz. Who am I? Who am I?
Full day of press and now we're jazzed.
I've become my own father. Like, send help. But no, seriously, I'm just like stoked, like completely stoked. Yeah.
How jazzed are you?
I'm so jazzed.
What was it like for you when you first heard? I mean, do you immediately think to knowing Kevin's history with Westerns, you're in good hands?
I got a call from my agents who said that Kevin Costner wanted to send me something and then speak to me. And I was like,
yes.
Because that happens every day, you know. I was like, what on earth has Kevin seen of mine that he wants me to be in this film, you know? So I was just shocked that he even knew who I was, to be honest. And then I read it and it's magnificent. And then speaking to him and just meeting a man he's so wise and he speaks in such detail about this project, and he had so many grand ideas and he had so much love for the character. And so I just was like, oh, this is so exciting. I get to ride horses. I get to do a Western with a man who is known for Westerns. Right. So I think it was just always really exciting. What
kind of director is he? He's an intimidating man. So I would be curious, like, you know, when you're on set with him, like how is that dynamic?
He's a very powerful man. He has a lot of energy, he has a lot of commanding energy. He's a very strong leader. I think that's really important on a set of this scope, of this size, that's going for that long, to be able to hold a crew and a cast and cattle together for that long of amount of time. You need to be a man who's really stands his ground. But he's not just that person, he's also really gentle and generous, so.
Yeah, generous with his heart and with his mind and with his gifts. Yeah. Trust. He puts, you know, he gives trust, and he makes you want to step up.
I joke about it in the sense of like, he's kind of making us all look like we're lazy and he's doing a million things at once, but it's almost inspiring. Have you guys felt that fire kind of be contagious from him in terms of like what you guys want to do now and in knowing that you can do everything if you want to as well?
Yeah, it's also really hard to get films made. And he's just been with this thing for as long as we've both been born. And to sit with something and love something that much and to keep fighting and fighting and fighting for it. I love someone who's like, I'm going to bust to get this thing done. Like people who've got a lot of fight, I really respect that. And it has definitely made me go, like certain things that I have dreams about doing. I'm like, if he can do this, I'm like, you know, definitely. It's definitely inspiring.
And that's what the film is about too. I mean, everyone's just chasing their American dream, you know?
Yeah.
What is the dream for you guys? I know it's such like a broad question, but like coming off of this film, what is that dream now moving forward?
Wow. I mean,
How much time do we have?
The blessing would be to be able to continue telling stories for the rest of my life. That would be a blessing. The fact I can make this a career, the fact I can do this and survive on this is nothing short of a damn miracle. So I'm very lucky to be doing that. But on a personal level, my farm, that's what I want.
Amen. What about you?
To keep being stretched as an actor, I mean, with this one, I'd never done a Western, I'd never ridden horses, you know, I'd never done a period piece. So just to keep sort of finding roles that challenge you and like stretch you, like how, like where is the limit of what you're capable of doing as an actor and how can you like keep sort of raising the ceiling is what's interesting to me about this job, is that it just keeps changing, keeps morphing. I'm never like, oh yeah, I nailed it. It's like it keeps shifting.